G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is May the 13th, 2023. This is the Nat Gas price update. On our weekly and daily, we look at the major trends and support resistance lines. So let's look at the weekly first. You can see here our indicator is showing a neutral stance, so avoid going long or short. That's because of this bullish candle in the last trading, the close of the trading week. So we had a bit of an upturn on the trading week. And this indicator is based on the combination of the triple moving average 3, 5 and 60 on the weekly chart, but also the moving average 5 and 50 on the CCI 150. So when they're both aligned, it's showing a bullish or bearish signal. And at the moment, they're not aligned, so it's showing a neutral positioning on the weekly. On the daily, that's also a neutral positioning, so avoid going long or short. But also we've got these key support at 2064 and key resistance at 3050. There's also this diagonal support line, and if I zoom out, you can see that below those bottoms there, going into the more recent bottoms, and it bounced off that support area a couple of times, and now it's moving up towards this minor resistance at 2504. And we do anticipate a potential bounce, and it's actually moving in that direction so far. And the reason for that is we look at this divergence on the CCI, a bullish divergence versus a bearish divergence on the price chart. And the way these usually play out is they follow this direction on the CCI, and generally we see the price move in that direction. For this divergence to fail, we need to see the price collapse, and we should also see the CCI collapse to the downside as well. So at the moment it's heading in that bullish momentum towards this minor resistance, and we expect to see it break through this resistance very likely if this divergence plays out. So again, that first level of resistance at 2504 should be broken potentially. Now on the hourly, you can see there we had also drawn this diagonal descending trend line, and it broke through that in the last few hours of trade before the close of the week. So that's a good bullish signal, and closer to this horizontal 2504 minor resistance area. So that's also aligning with this ascending diagonal. So we may see it come up to at least rest around this area, possibly in the coming hours or days. So what I've got here as well is one trading idea is when the candle breaks above the fractal. So assuming both the weekly and the daily were aligned, we would go aligned long. We would go long. So when the candle breaks above the fractal, we go long. Or alternatively, if the weekly and daily are showing both negative or bearish signals, then we go short, in which case we look at the candle breaking below the fractal to go short and take small incremental profits. I've got up here a backtest program using that methodology. You can see there it goes back to September 21, and you can see that each of these bars represents an entry and exit of a trade, and where it's doubling up like this, you can see that's the average down approach. So overall it's doing quite nicely, and this is only for a long positioning only. The reverse logic applies for going short. So to understand this and other trading ideas, subscribe to my Patreon page for exclusive access to weekly stock scans, currencies and commodities. Subscribe, like and share the video. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.